doing some more adventuring in the outer worlds, exploring the moon of Monarch. And I am live, supposedly, on YouTube and Twitch right now. So give me just a moment to make sure that both of those things are actually showing up like they should, and yay, they are. All right. That is not what I told YouTube to do. Alright. Well, everything's looking okay on that end, so we will just hope it is. Alright, so we are in Amber Heights. We just got done talking to the Iconoclast leaders, and they've got some work they want us to do. So we will be heading back out. That is the sniper rifle. I need this one. So we'll be heading back out into the wilderness.
Crazy town. Never.
Alright. Okay, so they want us to meet somebody that's back in this place, or was back here in this abandoned little town that's right down the hill here. We're supposed to meet their contact that's from the city. I use the term city loosely. We've already been in this one. Is this not where we were supposed to go? Oh, it's at the hill behind it. So, back here. Back here? No. Didn't even look like there was anything here except the cliff face. Which means there's potentially some marauders or raptidons up here. As we get closer. Or some guy named Niles. Well, hello, Niles.
Excuse me, but this area's off limits. We got a leaky generator. It ain't safe. That's my nice way of telling you to sod off.
I need to get inside.
And I'm just gonna let you walk on in? Why's that now?
Because I asked so nicely. So you're here for Carlotta. I get it. I'll offer, you get paid, and we all go home with a win.
Hell, I ain't gonna pass up free bits. Make it painful.
Sublight. Why does that not surprise me? See what we've got over here. Anything interesting in the generator room? Giant hammer. An empty loot box. There's nothing worse than game design where the loot boxes, they train you to loot these things and they're empty. My guess, I don't know. Maybe it's RNG and there's just some... Oh, okay. So this one wants a skill of 55, which I have the skill of 62. I have 86 picks on me, but this one's skill is so high that it's actually going to use 4 of my picks. And take a while. That's... wow.
Nice going.
And the payout was just not really worth it. Okay. Unauthorized access to this equipment may result in injury, death, or unemployment. In that order. Oh. Okay. Reactor status is unstable. Corrosive gas levels are critical. Gas vents are closed. Recommendation, open gas vents. I don't have a hack skill high enough to do so. So, I guess we'll just leave that alone then. I think that's another way of getting rid of the sublight goons without combat. But I don't really remember. Not really playing the hacker type this type around anyway. I guess we gotta talk.
Too quiet. What are you up to out there? Hello?
Relax, the sublight goon squad is gone.
Relax. I've been cooped up in here for almost 2 days. Who are you anyway?
Graham sent me to collect your supplies.
Oh, finally! Tell Graham that this is the last run I'm doing. Sanjar's declared a stop sale to you lot, but even if he hadn't, I'm not risking my neck anymore.
Alright, so does that mean... oh, the door will open now. Hi there.
I don't know how you got those goons to leave, but thank you. Graham ordered rollers and whatsits, right? For a printing press? Here, take them. Like I said, this is my last run.
So why did Sanjar bar you from working with the
You'd have to
iconoclasts?
ask him. All I know is that if I get caught, I'll get arrested.
So why have you been helping Graham anyway?
It's an enviable thing he's doing. Free people and all that. I can't live that way. I need my structure. But I respect the iconoclasts for doing it.
So where are they supposed to get their supplies
Law
now?
help them. I don't know. Maybe Sublight can lend a hand. I should go. Look, Graham's got a bit or two left in his account. I can send one last dropout before I wash my hands of this. What do you want delivered?
Ooh. I think we're gonna go with the food and medicine. Zora suggested extra food and medicine.
I always took that woman for the sensible type. Good on her. I'll send some along. Give them all my regards. And good luck out there. Don't go getting eaten.
Yeah, that ain't no joke. Raptidons are something else. Alright, we got vending machine. Some armor parts. Alright, so this one's not going to take any of my mag picks to do. This one's already open. And the loot in here was better than the loot in the other quote-unquote high-skill lockbox. Loot in there was pretty good, actually. That's nice. Alright. Gyro site. Okay. Did I get over encumbered? No, not by a long shot. Good. Alright, cool. I don't. Nothing else over there I can do. We can head back to Amber Heights real quick. Turn this in. I should probably put away my gun.
You ever watch Agent Khan? He's got this ship, right? The Invincible? And we got a ship, right? So I got to thinking, who'd win in a race? The Invincible or the Unreliable?
Felix, you watch too many movies.
Yeah, Max said the same thing. Except he usually says it after giving me this long, disapproving stare. Adventure serials are my education. Where else am I supposed to learn how to kick a jackass in the chest? And that's what being a pirate's all about, right?
Hate to tell you, but a lot of the job is waiting for a gig, then waiting to get paid.
Ain't that the truth? Alright.
I'm telling you, the Van Noys are fine.
Bullshit, Graham. They don't just abandon orders, and they weren't at the ruins. Where in this sulfur-sodden hellhole did you send them?
They're on a very important... we'll continue this later. Welcome back, Captain.
I got your rollers. The rest of your account went to food and medicine. Maybe I should ask about the Van Noys first before I piss him off.
You needn't concern yourself with trifling logistics.
Trifling logistics? They're our best unit, and now they're missing in action.
And we'll continue that discussion later.
So I got your rollers. The rest of your account went to food and medicine.
Thank the
And she
Eternal that
says,
someone's got some sense in their head.
she says there'll be
Carlotta
no more.
usually schedules the next drop during the meeting. When's she coming?
Yeah. She isn't. Sanjar has declared a stop sale on all goods to the iconoclasts.
That is most unfortunate. This cuts off one of our only 2 supply lines on Monarch. Sanjar, old friend, you're about to cross a dangerous line.
About to? That idiot just declared war.
We will deal with his subversion later. For now, we must redouble our efforts to spread the truth to the colony.
So what's next?
I've already sent a team ahead to scout the press. One of our best. Meet them there and find out if they've been successful.
You sent the Van Noys there, didn't you? Oh, for fuck's sake, Graham! We needed them in the ruins. Our people died out there.
They weren't willing to fight for our cause. We need reinforcements. We need new recruits. The Van Noys saw the printing facility with the same importance as I.
You're lucky they don't have airlocks on Monarch, or someone would have helped you into one by now.
I have the utmost confidence in their abilities. Friends, we must have faith that the men and women we recruit can handle the duties for which we recruit them.
Spreading the word has to be priority number 1. Otherwise, how can this movement grow? Do you two ever stop bickering? So you could have sent them there after backing Zora up, though, right?
Yes! You're damn right he could have. But he's so obsessed with preaching that he's become blind to our actual problems. Look, just... if the Van Noys are still alive, get them out of there. With Sanjar pressing the issue like this, I have a feeling we'll need them.
I will do everything I can. Retrieve Zara's team. Alright, so the last time I didn't do something that looked like it was kind of time important. I was wrong. Oh, they're way on the other side there, huh? It doesn't give me So 2 different locations for that. Alright. We'll fast travel back to Stellar Bay. I don't want to waste too much time just running. There's no point to it either. So... that's the city, so...
Always wanted to visit Stellar Bay. Taking the sights, the sounds, the... Wait, what's that smell?
Yeah.
Am I the only one getting hungry?
Yeah. Alright. So this is the direction of the Mather's house, so this should all be clear up to that point. We didn't go across this bridge though, so everything over there is going to be new. Let's see. I hear some raptidons growling and snarling. Oh, it was a big guy too. Alright, what are your guys' commands on?
Everyone all right?
There were a lot of raptidons around here. Ooh. And they are just bullet sponges. My goodness. Alright. Okay, hold on a second. There's nobody watching anyway, so we'll just go ahead and pause here real quick. Why is this not working? Alright. So does this work? Oh, there it is. Well, that's interesting. The live chat from Yahoo does not, or from YouTube does not show up in my multi-stream chat. But Twitch does. Alright, so I guess we will bring up that. And now I can see both of them. Not that anybody's in there, but if anybody pops in, I'd prefer not to miss it. Alright. And I probably should have unloaded my inventory at least a little bit first. And he's in there somewhere, but I can't really see him. He's in the grass. There he is. Alright. That gun upgrade for Felix was a good choice. Now we just gotta work on some armor upgrades all around. Some better armor for me, for the companions. That's that key I picked up off that dead guard. I think this is that building. Sanjay had a report he wanted me to delete off the computer. Sanjar. Some bits, some ammo. Alright. What's on the terminal? View executive reviews. Archives, records, and miscellaneous storage. The Arms Building. Critics agree the terminals built by intercompany name here are the best terminals. Executive review for Sanjar Nandi. Sanjar has a bad habit of padding his reports with numbers and statistics. That tracks with what we've had seen him do, what we've witnessed so far. Not very good with slogans, jingles, and/or taglines. That also tracks with what we've seen him say. So, presentations tend to be dry and lacking in emotional appeal and funny references. Sanjar also displays a noted tendency to complete work rather than delegating it, a trend unbecoming in upper management. All in all, Sanjar's work habits suggest a preoccupation with details and a startling lack of vision. We cannot recommend him for further advancement. Needs improvement in the following areas: interpersonal communication, brevity, delegation, idea generation. So we also got Graham. Graham was an executive with MSI, huh? Oh. Hack 20 spoof login credentials. Sure. Graham's understanding of product messaging and branding is impressive, especially for a relatively low-level editor. Has a knack for memorable slogans and taglines. However, Graham has issues with brevity and shows consistent disregard for prescribed fonts and formats. Some of his work has been flagged for subversive undertones. Recommend further supervision. That's the leader of the Iconoclasts, if you guys missed that. So, yeah. And Dora Erickson. Dora shows a real knack for brief but compelling presentations supported by catchy slogans. Her delegation skills are also top-notch. She can build a lengthy meeting around any topic and emerge with plenty of work assigned. Recommend for promotion. Wow. This shows Sanjar's is unread, but we definitely read it, so I guess it won't give me the option to like make a copy of it so I can hold it over his head. We'll delete it and just let him know that we read it. Oh. Level up from completing that quest, I guess. All right. What do we got back here? I hear some more raptidons snarling. I mean, I suppose it could be like some marauders snarling, but I don't think so. Those guys usually just yell and holler and... That sound, I'm wearing headphones, and that sound right in my ears is quite disconcerting.
Hello? Hello? I hear boots out there. Wait, can rats hear boots?
Snarl like a raptidon.
Get away!
Sorry, couldn't help it. Who's in there?
Oh, thank the Eternal. I'm Huxley. Hux if you're lazy. I'm stuck. My friends and I were scavenging here, and a Meta Queen showed up. Then Raptidons. It was a void-blasted mess. I ran in here, and, now the door's locked. Little help?
You got locked in? How?
It's easier than it sounds, all right? Next time you get chased by Raptidons, you let me know the rationality of your decisions.
Fair enough, fair enough. Well, I need to get into that room. Actually, I don't have any need to get into that room, but I do desire to get into that room.
Phew. Thanks, mister. My buddy had a key, but I ain't heard him in a while. He locked me in here and took off. Probably got munched. So look for a dead guy, I guess. Or a rat. Maybe it's in a rat belly. Gross.
That is definitely gross. There must be a way to open it from the inside.
What do you mean? It's locked.
Doors lock from the outside. They're locked from the inside, which means I can usually just, you know, open it.
But it's... Okay, I mean, I'll try. But I'm pretty sure you can't open a locked... Oh, my eternal soul! It worked!
Phew. Thank you so much. It was getting all stuffy in there, and I was getting a mite lightheaded, and I think maybe I was gonna die. Now I'm out here, and I'm headed back to Amber Heights.
You sure you're okay to travel?
Oh, sure, I'm a runner. I'm used to getting all dizzy, and hey, who's your identical, slightly blurry friend?
Normally, nah, yeah, I'm not gonna do that. So, yeah, good luck.
Thanks a lot, mister.
And remember, doors locked to keep people out, not generally to keep people in. A Bolt 52 cartridge. Oh. Sanjar also wanted that, didn't he? So I guess I did need to get into that room. So I love how these big cartridges look like almost like 8-track tapes. And I know I'm showing my age there a little bit, but still an interesting little point of detail. There's a ladder up to the roof in this building. Those are the Raptidons I'd already killed. Where are the Raptidons I was hearing snarl? I can still hear them. I wonder if they're behind the building. And she's not going anywhere, is she? Let's see what's up top. Because why not? Don't think they'd put anything on top of there. And there's a platform I can walk to that roof and a platform I can walk to that roof. I can still hear them, but I cannot see those Raptidons. There they are. Okay. So what's the purpose of this path? Oh, there's a ladder to get down. Really, huh? can I shoot these guys without my companions here running off into melee range? Where'd the other one go? Ooh. How'd you get back here? Okay. Okay, some of those shots were doing 1,200 points of damage per shot. And that thing still soaked up bullets like a sponge. Oh, goodness. Alright. I guess we'll go down. It's going to be dangerous because he's going to come charging out. But, Alright. My weapon is somewhat damaged. So can we go inside? We can go in this building. Can we go inside any of those buildings? We were already in that one. There's a workbench. Usually these little closet areas have at least a little bit of loot in them. Alright, so it's the arms building. And we need to get to the printing press. I saw it. Well, what was it? Oh, there's a firefight.
Not a moment too soon.
Yeah, that's how we fucking do it. Looks like your path's at an end.
You're the best there ever was.
Asshole! Welcome to the Iconoclast, asshole!
Okay. You guys gonna talk to us?
Hope you're here to help. We only got so many bullets left, and I ain't keen on using one on you.
Yeah, I'm not keen on you using one on me either. So, alright, yep, Graham sent me, no, Zora sent me to look for her guys.
Thank the Eternal. We could use a hand. But we can't leave without patching these guys up. Acker here is bleeding out and Jensen can't see straight. Our medic has got our trauma kit, but we got separated. We ain't seen him in a couple of hours.
My professional medical advice is to get out of here as soon as possible. Bleeding might kill him, but wraps definitely will.
How many years of medical school went into that word of wisdom? Sorry, Sorry. We appreciate the assist. We just need to find our medic so we can do exactly as you say. Get the hell out.
Any idea where he went?
Yeah, on account of giving him the order. He's searching the old settlement to the north of the press.
Alright, no promises, but I'll keep an eye out. Alright. It's the workbench back there. Alright. Lots of raptidons here. Wow. Alright, so we should go find the medic first. And that's not
I can take a hint.
good. Oh, yeah. And that went exactly according to plan. That's a lot of raptidons in there. There's got to be a better way to come at that. Well, first and foremost, I guess we'll see what we have for natural health regeneration. Sure, we can use that. That seems to be about all we got. Companion ability cooldown. I'm not really using companion abilities. Movement speed, melee attack speed. Reduce harmful durations. Yeah, we'll use that too. Sure.
I can take a hint.
Alright. This is going to work out about as well as it did the last time, I think.
Light him up! Down they go! Hold on, Captain!
Well, yep. Alright, I need a better place to take those on from.
Shh, easy now.
Because I don't think... I don't think there's any sneaking past them. It does not look like I can Get around them. I would really, really like some high ground here. But I don't think that's in play. And there's a lot of them when they start coming. All right. Ooh, yeah, there's a lot of them. All right, give me just a second. Hmm. Crap. Okay. So maybe taking on those guys is not the way to go here. There's just entirely too many of them. I don't think I could take any of them out without bringing all of them down on me. What else have I got here? Plasma launcher, yeah, those are all much, much, much lower ratings. Well, oh, one hit. I thought it was Thought I was actually doing something there. None of these are explosive. Can I pull them back to some explosive barrels? No, it does not look like there's any explosive barrels to pull them back to. Can I get around to some high grounds? Does that say Mega Mantiqueen? It sure does. I don't think that's going to get me where I need to be. Where'd she go? I need to go over this mountain. It does not look like there's a way to do that. Okay. Does not look like I can get in any of these buildings to get on top of them. This printing press building, maybe. Somehow I doubt it, though. So we're supposed to sneak in. To that building. Maybe. It's not going to be that building. And that building's not going to be... And most of these buildings are not new zones. Looks like the medic's already dead. Alright. Oil. Get behind the buildings. But unless there's a ladder up, that really doesn't get me a better vantage point for this firefight. I am unconvinced that firefight is the way to go here. It just clipped right into him. Oh, that's hilarious. How many of these things are there? Oh, my goodness. Alright, well. Medic's dead. And that's either because I couldn't won the battle the first time I came up here, or they were just always dead. I don't know. I don't think there's a door here I can close. There does not appear to be a door here that I can close. So fighting them is just... not a great idea. Although, if I can take out...
Shit for beer money.
Okay. That worked, I guess. There's still one left over here. Who are you? A mauler, and you're fairly hurt. Where are you? There you are. Well, I say there you are, but you've fallen through.
Take your best shot, asshole.
That had to hurt.
You've fallen through the ground. Okay. So the strategy there, I guess, was train them back to the other armed people to help you take on the vastly overwhelming numbers. Got it. Alright. Medic's already dead. Nothing else to do back here. So, go in the big door, go in the little door. We'll go in the little door. So there's no telling what's actually here. Final notice. Official resignation. Delivery services to the Terra 1 printing facility shall cease forthwith. Yeah. Okay. I should probably sell my junk. And then I can sell... Where is it? Sell all of that. And yeah. Gets us a little headroom for oh, goody. There's Raptidons on the other side of that door. Hopefully not as many as there were on this side of...
Wow. How'd you do that?
Yeah, unlike other games that have like cool little mini games for your like hacking and lockpicking, this game doesn't have any of that. It's all skill based and based on whether you have a particular item in your inventory. I'll show my status on some masks. They're not appropriate for a workplace environment. Your purchase request has been denied. Olfactory filters. Focus testing indicates that the air quality on Terra 1 does not warrant the use of olfactory filters or any other scent blocking equipment. Your purchase request for something to deal with the stink of sulfur is denied. And replacement rollers. According to the manufacturer, your current rollers are capable of retaining efficiency in all environments. We have no evidence to support your claim that the rollers are degrading because of this bleep air. Well, that sounds about right. Okay.
Nice and easy.
Ho, 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 ho. I don't know if they're all on that floor, but that's a lot of them. All right, does this weapon need to be reloaded? No. All right, just in case. I don't want you guys running in here, extending this fight. I want you staying in this room so I can shut the door. No. Get over the counter. Okay, I'm dead. Because I can't get over the counter. He wouldn't go over the counter. Yeah. All right. Need you guys to kind of cooperate with this. And that is a massive infestation. I'm glad I didn't go in the big doors. There's no other way in. There's an upper area, but I bet they're up there too. Actually, it looks like I can go in the big doors and get into this room. Maybe we'll just go around. Let's see how that plays out. Okay, so this room is closed off from the other rooms. The people in here are kinda already dead. Safety announcement draft, a draft of different safety announcements from when the press was still operational. Most of them have been crossed out. The safety guards are there to guard your safety. Replacement limbs or no replacements at all. Let's convey safety towards standards around our conveyor. Don't be a fool around the spools. Yeah, those were all written by Sanjay right there. Lockers. Apparently only one of them's lootable and it's empty, so no. You guys come back in here.
Coming!
Come back in here.
Back!
No, 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 no,
On my
no.
way!
You guys, you didn't open.
I'm going!
Sure, I'm going.
On the move. Yeah, off I go.
You guys didn't open that door, did you? No. Okay. Oh my goodness. These guys are gonna be the death of me. I'm starting to understand the appeal of lone wolf runs in this game. That's for sure.
You gotta teach me that.
Anything else? Does not look like there's anything else. This is that same room. Wonderful.
Their mistake.
No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Too late. Crap. Are you kidding me? Come on, guys. Don't run into the room and start combat. Oh.
Nice going.
Shh, easy now.
So there is a walkway up there, but I doubt that's going to keep the Raptidons off of it. We can try. Yeah, they're just going to charge right up here. And maybe it gives me a little more control. Something explosive? Nope, not more control. Nope, nope. Why are you going backwards? Why are you going backwards? Why am I going... What the...
Real slick.
Real slick.
Staying out of sight.
Big guy. No, there's a spitter here.
gotta teach me that.
Okay. What I really want is be able to pick off a few at a time. And then close the door.
I can take a hint.
Which one is that? That's a mauler. And I can't really get a good bead on him. Whoa, you go stick your head out. Thank you. Okay. Okay. This is definitely not the most efficient method of dealing with this room full of critters.
Right, let's dance! No! Boss!
I went for the killing shot, and the Colossus walked in front of me.
Put down.
Are you kidding me?
Here we go! That had to hurt!
Don't know where the third one is. Alright. He's sleeping. I still think there's too many of them here. Oh, there's two Colossus.
Sure, no problem. Sure.
Okay. That did not work well.
All right.
Okay. Well, that was not very well executed. And I hear at least one more. Although one is probably, you know, manageable. Yeah, I definitely hear another one. I do believe I'm overweight. And I would be correct. Okay. Oh, I don't need that. What is that? Euthanasia kit. That is a named combat tactical shotgun. 280, 392. It's an upgrade. Spacer's Choice X. Felix has an LMG, does 960. The HMD, G only does 400. So yeah, we'll be Assault Rifle Ultra. Light Assault Rifle Mark II. That's what I've already got. These plasma carbines are not all that good weapons. I got plenty of those. I don't make that. And that was not an upgrade for Felix, so we're going to leave it. And we're going to just leave it at that. Alright. That door and the door upstairs. And the one upstairs is closed from the other side. I want to know how the Raptidons got in the, well, I guess the Raptidons got in the building through the giant double doors. Alright, I'm gonna want you guys involved in this. So, attack.
Score one for Felix.
And are we keeping individual score? Because I don't think you guys really want that. Unless you're counting how many times you get me killed, in which case I guess you guys win. We'll finish clearing this floor before we go up. That was a pointless side journey, but at least it was quick. Does this go outside? It does not. It's an office with no Raptidons in it. Yay! The Dissident Hunter. The Dissident Hunter, okay. Terry's birthday. No, we are not celebrating Terry's birthday. Terry's dead. I know he meant a lot to everyone here, myself included, but let his untimely demise be a lesson about safety in the workplace. Don't pet the canids. To all employees of Terra 1 Publications, yes, the rumors are true. We're leaving. The board has decided to cut their losses and operate on Terra 2 instead. In accordance with the evacuation orders, we are to await a shuttle out of Cascadia. When we get word that our ride is on the way, we'll shutter this facility, pack everything up, and lock the door on the way out. Until then, however, we are expected to continue working. I'm sure reassignments are forthcoming, but that's not an excuse to slow down. We still have magazines to publish, people. Our customers are eager to find out what happens in Dissident Hunter number 112. Halcyon Referendum 207 Terra 1 Hazard Clause. Public notice number 117 on the issue of Hazard Clause for Terra 1. This notice, issued on January 12, 2343, serves as the public denouncement of Terra 1 as a feasible workplace environment. Due to the hostile and aggressive nature of the wildlife, as well as the unsustainability of its natural flora for use in human consumption, The Halcyon Holdings Corporation Board has officially enacted a hazard clause covering the entirety of Terra 1. After an evacuation period of no more than 6 months, Terra 1 will be officially considered illegal territory. As this is a unanimous decision, any corporation caught operating on Terra 1 after the evacuation period will face fines and possible disbarment as defined in Halcyon Code 22.1. And that would be MSI, Monarch Stellar Enterprise, or it's not Enterprises because Enterprises starts with an E. But it is MSI, it's Monarch Stellar something or other. Printer is currently inoperable. Diagnostics result of faulty rollers. Consult your nearest printing engineer. Install rollers. New equipment detected. System must restart for alignment. Please wait. The system restarted. Equipment alignment successful. Press number 6 is now operational. All right. Okay, well, I guess we'll go see what there is to see. I don't know if we did the part about saving Zora's people or not. Maybe that was Van Noyes and the people with him. I don't know. So I'll go talk to the scout down here and let them know that their medic didn't make it.
That was a hell of a soiree.
Nothing like rampant carnage to get the blood flowing.
Tell that to the wounded. Their blood's flowing all right.
Hey, we're still alive, ain't we? Graham was right all along. The truth shields us.
The truth, yeah. And a healthy amount of 44 calibers.
Yep. Let's get you all home.
Yes, let's. Get us our medic back, and we'll get out of here.
They didn't help me clear out the printing press. They did nothing. Your medic is dead. I found the trauma kit, though.
Oh, fuck. Well, that's better than nothing. Thanks. We'll head out as soon as we're patched up.
Alright. I think that covered the optional requirement. So now I'll just go back to Amber Heights. Let's see. I've been in here an hour and a half, huh?
Hey, Ellie. When was it that you realized the board was crushing the life out of this colony?
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the board? The machine of oppression? Ain't that why you became a pirate? Because you wanted to be free and all?
I'm just after a paycheck, kid.
Why do you keep calling us pirates, man? Alright, what do I need to repair? I already did those. That all looks good. Yeah, we can tinker. Let's see. Or was that Ultra? There it is. Ooh, 113. It's already level 20. It's already 4 above us. I don't think I can tinker anything higher than that. Oh, I can. It's just the one step, huh? Okay. So it must be a +5. All right. So if I mod this one, we've got a whisper quiet, lowers the noise range. We've got a fun time, increases crit damage. I think we'll go with the whisper. Do we want to make it plasma or electric? I think ultimately plasma damage is more versatile. And then we've got a gyro sight, which gives me a lower spread, or an extendo sight, which gives me plus 25% range. We'll go with more range. Right. So that should get me not the plasma carbine, not that. Assault rifle ultra. That means I can give Ellie the one that does shock damage. And let's see. Riot gear and a invented Mark III helmet. So 27 and 25 armor. So upgraded exosuit. Light armor for 9. Medium armor for 27. It's the same one. Alright, I'm gonna do this kind of stuff offline, so let's see. If I do some tinkering now. Let's see. I can't tinker that one up. I think I'm just gonna break down most of this stuff. Vermin, flowers, automags, plasma carbine, bolter. That one I might keep. I don't know if I got enough for everybody on board. Mark II sawed-off shotgun. Okay. Yeah, we'll keep both of those. That might be useful. That one's not going to be an upgrade. That one's not going to be an upgrade. That's what I've already got. I think I've already got one of those, and I'm not really sure. That's enough inventory management. Class, we're looking for Graham. And or Zora. I don't know which one we need to talk to. I think Zora's in there. Nope, they're both up here.
If you'll just listen...
No! No more listening. No more preaching. We are losing people left and right. We need to act.
Enough, Zora. I'm not putting the torch to innocent people. Do you want to bring the board's cruisers and gunships down on us? Captain, apologies, but our situation grows dire. Our people talk of foolish endeavors. What news do you bring?
So what are you arguing about?
We're out of time. We need food and ammunition. We need to hit Stellar Bay while we still have the manpower to do it.
You want to attack the city? That seems a bit desperate.
It is. We are desperate. We're starving. My people are dying left and right.
Yeah, but I don't think that's because of the city. So, you want to attack the city?
Yes, I know it's drastic, but it's clear that Sanjar will never cooperate. And if it's him or us, I choose us.
Do you really think they're doing better than you are?
Doubtful. But we don't need much, and Sanjar isn't going to share.
Okay. Listen, I've been to the printing press.
Excellent.
It's clear.
Did you find the Vanois?
Yes, they're on their way back.
Thank the Eternal.
We're one step closer to bringing the truth to every man, woman, and child in Halcyon. This plan's brilliance is in its subtlety. For the time being, let us cease our activities on the tower, lest we bring premature attention upon us. I have much to do, articles to write, sermons to ponder. We live in such an exciting time. Let's talk later.
Hey, I need to see to the wounded, but drop by the clinic when you can. I want a word.
Iconoclast Apostle armor, huh? .34 armor, heavy. And that's the Iconoclast Apostle helmet. So now I've got the full set. I'm not going heavy armor build though, so. Gotta wait for her to slow walk back to the clinic so we can stop by and talk to her like she asked us to. Alright. Are you gonna go? There you go. Yep, it's this way. Oh, hey. There's an agitator. Current patients. Ooh, manti infested. Yikes.
Hey, Captain. I need your help, and we ought to keep it hush-hush. You know about what happened here, right? The history of Amber Heights?
I read about this in Thrilling Tales of the Frontier. Pirates raided Amber Heights. It was a real bloodbath.
Right. Common belief is that the pirates fled to an old relay station that had already been abandoned, but nobody could find them. The station's locked up, but one of my people found an old data cartridge in a nearby rat nest. It's mostly corrupted, but I pulled a couple codes off of it. One is the code to the Amber Heights gate. I don't recognize the other, but it's similar. I bet it opens a door.
Random door code doesn't sound useful.
I know it's a long shot, but if we miss something there, if you can get into that station, maybe we can get some answers.
So, the code to the Amber Heights gate,
Right.
huh?
The access codes to Amber Heights. What gets me is, if this belonged to the pirates, that means they knew someone there. If someone gave them the gate code, all those deaths, Captain, all that blood is on their hands.
So why are we keeping this to
Graham
ourselves?
isn't fond of talking about the history here. He had friends who worked here. The massacre hit him pretty hard. You know him. Live and let live and all that. I don't want to burden him right now, especially if this ends up being a dead end.
I don't get what's so important about this right now. Don't you have bigger problems?
I surely do. But it's not far. And if they died in there, they died with their munitions. We'll need them. Besides, if it's filled with valuables from the aristocrats who lived here, we can pawn them off on Sublight and get ourselves ahead on our food budget.
Okay. Alright, so go to the relay station, see if the code's useful. Anything else?
Just a warning. The area's infested with mantisaurs. I'd send some help, but we're, preparing for war.
Well, I will consider it, but no promises. Don't know when I'll make it there.
I'll be here if you change your mind.
Alright. So... I need to... head back to Stellar Bay. And wrap up Nyoka's quest so I can have her guide us to the the radio transmission tower. Oh, that's right. I need to tell that you.
Oh, you're back. Please tell me you found my baby boy. Where is he? Where's my little Tucker?
Tucker wanted me to tell you that he died. Oh, that would be cold. Is it any colder to actually lie and tell her that he's dead?
No, that can't be true. Not my little boy, not my baby. Wait, are you sure it wasn't someone else? Maybe my little boy's all right. How could you know it was him?
Well, he gave me this ring and said it was his.
That's Tucker's ring. His daddy gave it to him and he never took it off since. How did you... No, it can't be. He's not dead. Not my child. Not my sweet Tucker. I promise I always look out for him. Take the money. Just please leave me to grieve.
Okay. Is that actually pointing me to Nyoka?
Musk and Canid Eyes, right here.
Oh yeah, I'm supposed to talk
Hello,
to you.
stranger. Can I interest you in Raptidon tongue? Or maybe some canid toenails? You look like a man who's looking for some mostly fresh animal parts?
Mostly fresh? Why would I want any of that?
I don't know. Celia usually buys whatever I have, and Mr. Pickett seemed real interested. So I thought maybe I was onto something.
Who's Mr. Pickett?
He came to Stellar Bay years ago, just before the board cut us off. Ended up stuck here. He was always real interested in our monsters. Mantiqueens, especially.
So why was he interested in mantiqueens?
Who wouldn't be?
People who value self-preservation?
Now that just sounds like a fancy way to say boring people.
So have you seen a mantiqueen?
Sure. They're real big. Hard to miss them.
Where have you seen a mantiqueen?
Well, I could send you to the same place I sent Mr. Pickett. But I haven't seen him in a few weeks. To tell true, I'm starting to get a bit worried about him. Tell you what, I'll tell you where I sent Mr. Pickett if you promise to look for him. Help him out if he's got himself in trouble. Fair deal?
Sure, I can keep an eye out for him.
All right then. Leave town through the southern gate, the one right here, and head past the abandoned ruins. Last mantiqueen I saw was in the wilds out that-a-ways. Could be Mr. Pickett still out there too.
Or at least what's left of him. Did I already find Mr. Pickett? Is that what this is about? Cool. So let's talk about Celia.
I haven't seen her in a few days, but I've been meaning to ask her how that Raptidon acid is working out. I hope it's working okay, because no one else really seems interested in this stuff.
So, would you consider going on a date with her?
Wait, I see what's going on. She put you up to this so she could get a discount, hmm? Don't get me wrong. I'd like to give her a discount. She's a real fine lady. Always talks nice and slow, so I understand. But if I give her one, I won't hardly make a bit, on account of no one else having any use for Raptidon tongues.
Yeah. You don't have to take my word for it. Just spend some time with her. I promise she won't ask for a discount.
You sound pretty sure. And she is awful nice. Okay, I'll do it. Once her shift ends, we'll go someplace nice. Maybe to Chef Raymond's.
Alright. Let's go see what we gotta finish up for Nyoka. Because she's in here, but I don't think... I think she needs the caffeinoid tablets.
Back. Good news? Bad news? All of the above?
Yeah, I gotta have the caffeinoids on me. Alright, so that's, Sebastian. We're looking for. Oh, yeah, I've got a couple quests to turn in there, too. Yeah, so first, let's go, I guess, deal with these pills we need for Nyoka.
I hear those rich people in Byzantium pay a handsome bit for rat musk. Bet they also pay to make it stink less. Supposedly...
Play login. Oh, I don't have... Can I... Really? Can I just... Nope. Probably need to put some points into hacking. Okay, I'm leveling up way too fast. Alright. Dr. Williams, Nyoka. Alright, so I need to go in here. I don't know if I got anything ready for that quest yet. I can tell her that the guy that's not shown up for his shift is dead.
I'd give you a friendlier welcome, but I'm up to my elbows in salt tuna guts.
Yeah, you can keep the guts. I've got some bad news about Braxton.
That he's got his load on and I'm stuck covering his shift?
No, he was killed by some cannibals out in the ruins.
That's... Wow. I sure feel like an ass now.
It's definitely a rotten way to go.
Yeah, I wouldn't wish that on Catherine herself. Still, it's good to know what happened to him. And that I ought to start looking for a replacement. Something else on your mind?
So you said Braxton's been stealing drugs.
Stealing's such a nasty word. Let's call it skimming. And yeah, let's just say I've noticed the sterile biotics we use for the fish would get used a little faster on Braxton's shifts.
So why didn't you turn him in?
We're not like those corporate towns where you get fined for sleeping on the wrong side of the bed. Besides, the Spacer's Choice stuff we use is cheap enough. And Braxton knows how to get the Saltuna, fat and mostly tumor-free. Or new, I guess.
So who's this Catherine you mentioned when I first came in here?
Sublight boss out of Fallbrook. Handles most goods that come in or out of Stellar Bay. Has a mouth like a Ground 6 Spacer.
So can we come to an arrangement on Grimm's poster?
Sure can. If you want to pay me more than Nell's offering.
Help me out here. I did find Braxton, right?
Fair enough. The damn thing's been a headache anyway. Take the poster then. And if I never hear another word about it, it'll be too soon.
Alrighty then. Get that one wrapped up too. Stainless steel rad. Do I have investigate left field toss ball betting? Oh, that's right. Where the guy died.
Hey there, Felix. What can I do for you?
So I found this betting slip in a dead man's apartment. Any idea what might have happened to him?
Poor Isaac. I was wondering why I hadn't seen him in a few days. I'd really like to help. Isaac was a sweet fellow, even if he did have terrible teeth.
Terrible teeth? What did his teeth have to do with?
They were pretty distinct. Monarch doesn't exactly have a thriving dental industry, and Isaac seemed to get stuck in all sorts of bad habits, dietary and otherwise. Sometimes he'd drink purpleberry punch by the liter, other times he'd keep betting on a losing team. Started owing the wrong people money.
So who did he owe?
I don't know for sure, but I saw Elijah and his buddies pushing Isaac around. They're hooligans from Fallbrook. They sweep into town, drop supplies off behind the warehouse, and spend the rest of their stay getting rowdy over tossball games. They usually loiter in the alley behind the yacht club. They're not allowed in the bar anymore. I bet you anything Isaac ran into trouble with one of them.
Oh, well, thank you for the tip.
Mr. Sanjar will be pleased to hear about it when you're done. I know he gets fed up with the Fallbrook bullies, but there's not much he can do.
He's got an armed security. Alright, so that's back here, I believe. That's Graham, so it's actually back here. And who's this? Oh, that's back up to the Unreliable. That's where the ship is docked. Alright.
I wonder sometimes what they're doing on other colonies.
Uh-huh.
Think they're watching the same serials, following the same tossball games?
I just don't get how you can be so casual about your integrity, Ellie. Way I see it, you're either standing up to the board, or you're standing up for him.
I know nuance ain't exactly your strong suit, but it's not that simple. Grow a few hairs on your chest and you'll see.
I might not have your schooling, but at least I stand for something.
And you'll fall for anything. That's how the saying goes.
This is not gonna...
Hey! What are you doing here? This is our secret alley. Berta already pissed by those crates to market.
Oh, God. Well, yeah, in that case, I should get going. Is that going to actually end the conversation?
Not so fast. You look like you got some bits. I'm thinking we take them off your corpse.
Just like you did to Isaac?
Listen, that purple-toothed twerp had it coming. Not that anyone has proof. And not that it's any of your business.
You did just kind of, admit to it. Alright, we'll just...
I don't think so. You're a loose end now.
They got the drop on.
It's gonna be fun!
That's the last of them.
Man, all that fighting and all the stuff in the valley that's not on them is stealing. Oh, Elijah got smoked with a plasma weapon. Okay. I don't see any other piles of ash, so I guess that's everybody. Yeah, she said Sanjay might want to hear about that, so, Sanjar.
Now, if we were like the other corporations, you wouldn't be allowed to run around dressed like one of Graham's minions. But we're better than that. See? Anyway, what can I do for you?
Let's see. Isaac Rose is dead. I found the people who killed him.
But that's terrible. What happened?
I've taken care of it. The killers are dead.
But that means we won't be able to log their testimonies. If there's one thing I've been hoping to re-establish in Stellar Bay, it's proper documentation for legal matters.
Maybe I could have gotten their statements if they hadn't been trying to kill me.
Always a shame when tempers get the better of good sense. Still, your intervention in the matter is much appreciated. Please consider this payment for your services.
So I found your review on a terminal in the arms
You weren't
building.
supposed to look. I asked you to delete it.
Yeah, you sent me into a raptidon-infested mess to clean up after you.
I didn't mean for any harm to come to you. This has been my albatross, the great shame of my career. I give MSI everything. My work, my youth, my left kidney, and for years, I was a joke to them.
My left kidney.
One of the executives required a transplant.
He's lucky they didn't want a liver or a heart.
I thought volunteering to donate might improve my prospects.
Did it?
Apparently not.
So that's what you get for giving so much of yourself over to a corporation.
Perhaps they were right. After all, what have I built? Stellar Bay is barely keeping afloat.
Take it easy. You've kept the city running against all odds.
I hadn't thought of it that way. But perhaps there's something to that. Thank you for that. Was there something else?
I found the Bolt 52 cartridge and I deleted the data.
Oh, yes. I'm going to be up all night with this. All those blanks waiting to be filled, boxes waiting to be ticked.
Try to control yourself, sir.
Have you any idea how powerful this is? Corporations have been toppled with less.
Exactly. Is a data cartridge going to help?
What a question! Bureaucratic micromanagement is the only way anything gets done in Halcyon, and proper documentation is a key part of that. For our part, a bill of liquidation/transfer Form 52 will protect our holdings on Monarch by temporarily assigning them to a pass-through entity once we drop our bomb on the board.
It's finally their board will get their comeuppance. Let me guess. A paperweight?
See, that doesn't even make sense. This is an electronic form. We don't need paperweights.
Hardly the point, sir.
If you could kill raps half as well as you kill a good joke, you wouldn't need me.
Perhaps you should explain the second part of the plan, sir.
I have reason to believe that one of the other corporations is operating on Monarch, illegally and in secret.
The board just can't let Monarch go, huh?
If we can find proof, I can use that as leverage to encourage certain powers that be to accept our Bolt 52 and reinstate us on the board.
What does that mean for me?
If someone is operating here, then Catherine's almost certainly supplying them out of Fallbrook. Perhaps she could be convinced to tell you where they are.
Sounds like you know it pretty well enough for yourself.
That's part of the problem. She has certain ambitions for Stellar Bay, and I fear my asking her would give her the leverage she's been looking for.
Don't get yourself worked up, sir. It's perfectly natural to have a healthy fear of her.
Oh, she's not fun scary like you, just scary. But that's why you'll be equipped to handle her.
So I'm fun scary. Okay. So go to Fallbrook and get them to admit that they know of the location of an illegal corporate facility. Then what?
Once you, subtly work out where this corporate facility might be, bring back proof of its operation. Maybe some nice letterhead. Or someone working there. That would do it.
Infiltrate a secret corporate base and kidnap the staff. Sure. Easy.
A foolproof plan if I ever heard one. I'll leave the execution to you.
All right. Do we need to tell her to go talk to Sebastian?
What did he say?
What do you see in this guy?
He doesn't talk much, but he's got this quiet intensity, you know? Like there's stuff going on inside his head that you have no idea about. Plus, he's got great legs. It's hard to find a man who doesn't skimp on lower body exercises.
Good to have standards, I guess.
I know what I'm looking for.
So you really want to be with someone you can't talk to?
You think that's what I'm looking for? You're funny.
That's all I need to know.
Sorry, sometimes I get carried away.
Well, he said he'd go on a date with you.
But how did he say it? Did he sound excited? Or like he was just agreeing to it? Was he like, yay, a date with Celia? I've secretly been waiting for this. Or was it more, sure, I don't have anything else going on?
He likes you, Celia, just don't ask for any discounts.
Not to worry. If I never buy another Raptidon tongue, it'll be too soon. Ah, look at me going on. I'm sure you've got other things to do, and Mr. Nandi's giving me that back-to-work look. Anyhow, thank you.
All right, what else we got in town? We got pills. And we got Grimm's. Where's Grimm? Grimm should be here. Okay, give Grimm his poster. Is this the right direction?
I don't want to think about it.
This is the exact wrong direction. Yay.
What a way to go. I put up with the constant state.
There he is.
Have you had time to check on that poster yet? I keep wondering if it's come in.
Well, here it is.
Would you look at that? The Rizzo's logo is nice and bright, and you can still smell the ink on Mr. Holcomb's signature. I can't thank you enough. Still, you can have the bits I was going to spend at the bar this week. And you know what? Take my old tossball blocker, too. Never get the chance to use it these days.
I appreciate the thought, but I'm never going to use it either.
You ever think about what goes on in a marauder yet?
No. You're back. Good news? Bad news? All of the above?
I've got your magic pills. These things are dangerous, you know?
Says someone who's never had any fun.
Exactly. See, I'm glad someone on your crew's got some sensible, got her head on straight. Whew, that hits the spot. Right in the, oh, no, there it is. There it is. Yes. We're in business. Let's go.
That was fast. I gotta see about stocking some on the ship.
You be careful. The first one's free. After that, they'll offer you gainful employment. Great. Where to?
Let's find the information broker.
I ain't checked in on that man in an age. He's running the giant radio tower we lovingly call Devil's Peak. We'll be going south and west, mostly along the road till we're past Fallbrook. Out there, there's a western slope that'll lead us through some fun. You like hunting, right? That's fun. If you're more of a spelunker, Rotting River will take you into the mountain caverns. We can discuss options when we get closer. That said, 3's already a crowd. I don't mind waiting somewhere until you got a spot open.
Sinback Alley, Sinback Felix. I think I'm gonna send back Felix. Felix, why don't you go wait on the ship?
A real big game hunter. You gotta give me some pointers.
I don't know what the game's like on Terra 2, but out here, the daintier weapons ain't gonna cut it. Manosaurs require stopping power.
Yeah, but what's left after you're done with them?
Alright. I'm gonna drop save and wrap it up. If you watch later, I don't think anybody watched live, but if you watch later, thanks for watching.